much, but he actually has some great results. And Reggie, of course, going to get them with the fake out fist bump, the Reggie classic.
Reggie got me a collision, and I was just like, I've watched you do this 1,000 times, and I got immediately.
Every single time. It's seamless. Oh, so we were going to Town and City first.
Really?
Another interesting pick. I mean, we haven't seen this one as a stage one pick yet, so.
No. Yeah. All right. So far, we've got Falco Nest that Falco kind of just putting a lot of damage on Fang right there, getting tagged by those up tilts. And we did see an early spike. Didn't lead to a kill, but that looks like the red team is out here looking for blue.
Yeah, that's very true. So now, double duty for the Falco combos to put in work right now. It does look like they're doing a great job catching those options.
Okay, a lot of combo potential. I've actually run Peach Nest a lot with one of my friends back home, and this team is really scary. They can both follow up from each other so well. You will get blended if your other teammate is not ready to save you from it.
That absolutely makes sense to me. And now that the platform is playing on the side, it does give you maybe some time or some wherewithal. We are going to get a kill off the top on Town and City with a high ceiling, so you know that up smash is going to be putting in some work from Mario for anything. But the win con is achieved there for our friend Fang. He's going to get that back to our city.
Yeah, got a little bit antsy going for the up smash, which, like, honestly, is not a bad play for Mario because, like, you have that in ball and Ness's love to jump from the stage. But Fang, a little bit quicker than that, decided to just neutral get up, and so we got a really early stop for that back there.
So true. And now, it seems as though player 4 able to kind of back off, get that fade away, and go in for the side special. Very, very nice. The Peach Bomber is a threat here in doubles because it is a call out. If you are not focused, if you are not ready for it, you will get hit with it.
Yes, it also does like a considerable amount of shield damage too. People don't really like bring that up often, but like I've seen that move break shield a lot.
It breaks shield and it just puts you farther away, so that any out of shield options, they just don't often work where they should.
Right now, player 4 and Fang are looking really, really strong right now. 5 stocks to 2. They've been doing fantastic. I think one thing I'm noticing from the Mario is because Fang is at kill percent, and he's been at kill percent for a while, we're seeing a lot of these like big commitments like, oh, I got to do this up smash, I got to do this down smash. But Fang is just playing really patient, waiting for the smash attack and just getting all these combos. Look right there. Like he's like, oh, how do I take this stock? And that's one thing that sucks. You're like, okay, I need the stock going. We need to retain this lead. And you kind of get in that kind of bloodthirsty mode, trying to figure it out. But Fang is just big chilling. And Mario still hasn't found that first stock yet.
Incredible patience out from Fang, but again, you footstool. It's still Falco. You have a couple different options here for recovery, and the Falco. I mean, the up B is very strong. I mean, it gives you some good lifts and good vertical stuff. But here, where it's kind of city, you can get swallowed up by the blast zone. You got to be very careful here.
For sure. Let's see what the red team can do in response. They're both at almost the same percent on their last stock. They do have player 4 down to his last stock though, so not fully out of this just yet. I like that they're both just kind of like keeping the stage protected. Great forward smash coming out there. Going to take that stock from player 4. Force to share stock, and now stocks are even, but we need to see a lot of damage come out from red team before they can start getting comfortable.
Exactly. If they're not able to get that damage garnering, then it's all but over. And right now, they're separated yet again. They're not able to converge. There's no synergy, no possibility for synergy. At the beginning of this game, the Falco combos were so good, and yet it just felt like they are getting outpaced at every turn.
I will say this. We saw some really smart recovery options coming from Falco there, but unfortunately, surviving those interactions, if you're getting reset into the edge guard, eventually one of them is going to come through, and we saw that come out. Fang and player 4 are going to take the first game, but I would say that was a very competitive set from ZG and Jboos.
Yeah, so like I said, at the very beginning, like ZG and Jboos were doing great at getting damage. They just were struggling to get the kills, right? They were struggling to take the stocks, especially on Fang, because Fang ended up was hanging on with 3 stocks for so long at like 150, and like would get hit by things like Mario down air, like middle of the stage near the platforms, and still not die because it's Town and City. Right? So it's very interesting. I'm very excited to see what happens in game 2 because, again, like the ebb and flow of that game was so back and forth that it's like in 1 minute, one team is doing very, very well. In the next minute, the other one's pulling it right back. So it needs to be a little bit less dynamic, and I need to see more consistency from ZG and Jboos in this.
And I feel like it's really small changes that could like turn the tide for them. Like really, it's nothing major. It's like little small stuff.
Exactly.
Like that situation with Fang. one thing I like to do, and this is obviously easier said than done. I know you really want to get a kill sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you just disengage. Like, you can't force the kill.
Precisely.
Disengage, fight the other teammate, let them approach you like you're not paying attention, and sometimes you get the kill that way. Like, you just back off, you're like, you know what, I'm not going to get this right now. And it's like, psych, I was still looking for it, but now you just approach me into it, you know?
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Sai. So, I mean, we're going right back to Town and City. A little bit of an interesting choice. I'm going to let it rock. But we got two 1v1s, and now we're starting to converge, try to get a little bit of this stuff. And both of them, I mean, I think keeping their options open. Like, neither of them are really, like, hyper-focusing as of yet. So it is looking a little bit better. We need to see where it goes. There's a lot of damage on player 4 right now.
Yes, there sure is. And those Mario Smash stacks are coming out a little earlier than they should because Nessa's only at 43%, so you don't want to necessarily like do those big committal moves so quickly. But we're still seeing a lot of combos come out.
Like, I get it, you want to use some rage, but it's a little early. That's some optimism right there. And I'm okay with some optimism every once in a while, but maybe a little bit of realism might be more important here. Nice parry, but you're still going for a big call out afterwards, unable to.
Yeah, fantastic double parry there. And that kept them safe. And now they technically have a lead right now. Falco's looking relatively healthy. Mario's not so much, but let's see what he can do with his rage we were talking about. Oh, getting back here, unfortunately, on the left side.
Now, interestingly enough, like the 1v1 between like Ness and Falco, like I think is generally pretty decent for Falco because, again, as we mentioned, like it's a good zone breaker character. However, you don't have a lot of room to play with when you're like given less than half the stage to really, like between you and your partner. So we're not seeing that too much, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Fang kind of get boxed out a little bit right now.
Man, these Falco parries are crazy. I really love what we're seeing. The survivability has been high, but of course, we've been in a scramble, kind of a cluster for so much of the last 30 seconds. Fang throwing out that up smash is going to do it. And my God, he is just roasting this bird. No seasoning, no garlic powder, no nothing.
No bev.
Roasted.
No bev either. What is going on? You know, and so we got Falco at least trying to get themselves back into this. And yep, I can see player 4 looking for another one of those callouts with the counter. We have seen the counter a couple times now from player 4.
Nice.
Very good.
Really, really good edge guard coming from player 4, especially going for this very, very deep side B. But we see a little magic coming from red team. We see that down throw forward air all the way from off stage. There's no way they were ready for that. Great response.
From downtown, the forward air dunk. It's so good out of the down throw too. So very nice stuff. And now Mario just trying to get himself back in the fray here.
Yeah, maybe they need to find a way to like take this Fang stock like quickly, just due to like some Nest shenanigans or something. But we're seeing a lot of really great team combos come out from the red team. I love it. They look very, very awake right now.
Yeah, now they're getting their rhythm on, and okay, we are still barely surviving. Again, the forward air, the low float forward air, going to be enough, and that's going to take Falco out of the equation entirely. You can see Fang getting caught by a little bit of a throw, but now it's time. The PK Fire is out. Just needs one of these tech chases.
Yeah, and this is going to be rough. It's so crazy that like Falco, who was living for so long, was doing so well, and then he ended up like dying first at the end of that. It was unfortunate.
That's right. That's right. Okay, Mario just having to be caught between a rock and a hard place right now, just trying to pull double duty, trying to get everything. Does take a stock here, and we get another.
All right, they're actually opting to just kind of like force edge guards versus go for team combos, which honestly, either strategy is fine, I would say. But yeah, Mario at 100%, just barely not getting down smash, not a lot of shield left. Got to be really careful with those throws too. Of course, you can use back throw to use that collateral hitbox to throw off the other person, but that aside, this is looking really, really tough.
That's right.
Nearly impossible.
Again, like no matter what, it was between the down smash or the up smash from Fang and also Reggie's down smash. So when player 4 was getting some of those nice little pickups on some of the get up options where he's like using that long lasting down smash to try to either 2-frame or catch an expedited get up. So very, very, very strong stuff. I love the edge guards, and it really felt like the get up options were being read every single time. So very, very strong stuff. You know, that's me. Big Fang fan.
Yeah, of course, big Fang fan, and obviously big player 4 fan. And shout outs to them for giving us that shout out with their tags. That was really dope.
Love that.
But yeah, I feel like red team was like very aware. I think they're going to do great losers.
Absolutely.
They had those team combos coming out of nowhere, and they were really smart about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Fang and player 4 are going to take that.
Very good stuff. I mean, it is. Yeah, that's going to do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us for the first part of Doubles and the first part of this weekend. Honestly, we are all so excited to be here for Riptide 2022. It's going to be an amazing weekend. Remember, we do have this stream. There are also other streams. BTS Smash 3 is the other ultimate stream. If you want to watch more of that, I believe they'll be having another block just as we do. So thank you all for joining us. Sai, where they can find you.
Yeah, so if you want to find more of me, of course, you can check my Twitter at SaiPBLK. You can find me there. Please follow me. And also, just as a plug, if you're an anime fan and you want to hear like some cool discourse on anime from like queer and POC communities, I do have a podcast called Shonen Chumps, SHOUNEN Chumps. So please follow us there, especially because there's like 10 shows that are about to drop in like 2 weeks.
Let's go.
So, you know, really excited to talk about that too. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back for more later, but right now we're going to be signing off. So you guys take care.
Of course, have a good one.